Welcome, family, friends, and brave nation to the annual Miss Socastee Pageant. I am Mac Malambry, the student body president.
And I am Zion Lawson, the student body vice president. Thank you for supporting the student council and these courageous young ladies in the pageant tonight.
At this time, please place your phones on vibrate or silent.
Please stand for the singing of the national anthem by Maddie Washburn. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The restrooms are up the stairs to the left. Don't walk out the door. Turn to the right and look right. You will have the opportunity to vote for the People's Choice winner with your dollars tonight during intermission. We will also have small concessions with water.
On behalf of the Student Council and the administration here at Socastee High, we want to welcome you all to Socastee High at our 71st annual Miss Socastee Pageant.
Thank you all again for attending. Enjoy the presentation.
She walks around like she's got nothing to lose. Just see her, go and get her. She's everybody's side. She's a queen of the city, but she don't believe the hype. She's got her own elevation, holy motivation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Miss Socastee 2023. It is my privilege and honor to introduce to you these lovely and courageous contestants.
Good evening. I am contestant number 1, Miley Graves, proudly representing the class of 2026. I show courage in my school and community by being authentically myself 100% of the time. I hope you all have the courage to be authentically you all the time. Thank you.
And I'm proudly representing the class of 2026. I show courage throughout my school and my community by reaching towards my goals in academics and helping others. Along with my own goals, I always try and help those around me reach their own.
I'm contestant number 3, Janae Marshall, and I proudly represent the class of 2025. I show courage by using actions over words. I volunteer through Students in Action, making sure that my hands participate in making a real change for the community that I love.
And I will be proudly representing the class of 2024. I demonstrate courage in my school and community by not being afraid to be myself. I rely heavily on my morals and values that I have learned throughout adversity. And I also take advantage of every opportunity Socastee High School has given me. Through that, I've learned that I am much more than just a student. I'm an athlete, a dancer, a book lover, a community lover, and even now, a pageant contestant.
Exploring all areas of arts, academics, and athletics. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Emma Dugan. I'm contestant number 6. And I am proudly representing the senior class. I show courage through my school community by never being afraid to try new things and meet new people. I always aspire to be a leader in whatever aspect I do. Thank you.
Contestant number 7, proudly representing the class of 2023. I display courage in my school and in my community by leading by example, by being myself, by being proud of who I am and what I believe in, and encouraging others to do that as well. Thank you.
Number 8, I am representing the senior class not only as your secretary, but as a fellow student. I am courageous by staying strong in my faith and working hard in my community to provide for the kids in need in the Horry County area. Go Braves or go home!
Good evening. I'm contestant number 9, and my name is Anna Rose Ursitz. I'm standing before you as one of your senior class senators. Today, I show courage by other outreach programs. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Gifty Coleman, representing the class of 2023. I'm also contestant number 10. I show courage by spreading joy and also a smile to our student body. Thank you so much.
It is my pleasure to introduce the Master of Ceremonies for our pageant this evening. Mr. Jackson Perry is involved in multiple clubs and sports here at Socastee High School. He plays varsity men's volleyball, is a member of DECA, and is the senior class president. He is also an ALA Palmetto Boys State delegate. In his free time, he also likes to surf.
We will now have the introduction of our judges for this evening. Cindy Cranshaw is a native of SC and loves everything our great state has to offer. She grew up on stage as a dancer and trained to perform for over 15 years. She attended Clemson University, where she graduated in accounting and is now an accountant with the SC Public Benefit Authority in Columbia. She resides in Lexington with her husband Brad, 2 dogs, and 4 cats. She has 2 sons, Kyle and Jacob, that attend the Citadel, another son, Josh, at the University of SC, as well as a daughter, Delanie, that graduated from Clemson. She has been a member of the Junior League of Columbia for over 20 years, where she enjoys giving back to others through the community service efforts. Cindy has been involved in pageantry for over 10 years, directing, coaching, and judging today. Today, she would like to wish all the contestants the best of luck. Our next judge is April McDuffie Granger. A graduate from the School of Public Health at the University of South Carolina, April has been a speech-language pathologist for 20 years. Her private practice specializes in serving children with special needs with a concentration in autism spectrum disorders. With 25 years of pageantry experience, April has been pageant contestant, pageant mom, and a pageant director. She considers herself an avid pageant fan and a busy pageant mom. Her daughter, Ava Grayson Granger, has held the title of Miss Teen World America, Miss South Carolina Teen USA, and Miss South Carolina Collegiate America. April and her daughter, Ava Grayson, also owns Cersei's by AG. Cersei's is a whimsical boutique specializing in dressing trendy, tweens, teens, and moms. In her free time, April loves planning vacations and traveling with her husband, Shannon, and her 3 children. Our next judge, Delanie Cranshaw, is a 23-year-old native of the Carolinas who now resides in Spring Lake, North Carolina. She graduated with honors from Clemson University with a marketing degree in 2021 and now works for Luxor Scientific as a business development associate and travels all over North Carolina. She grew up on stage dancing and was a member of the award-winning dance team, the Ryleigh Cats. She is the founder of Believe Books, a nonprofit organization whose mission is to collect and distribute new and gently used books to children in need. The organization has collected and distributed over 10,000 books since its inception. In 2012, Delanie has 3 younger brothers and is the proud parent of a fur baby Australian Shepherd named Archie and a kitten named Bean. Delanie competed at the Miss SC Teen Pageant at the age of 14 as Miss SC. Delanie competed as Miss SC Sweet Potato Festival and was a top 10 finalist. She was also Little Miss SC Overall Queen 2015, Miss River Bluff High School 2017, and Miss SC Collegiate 2020. Delanie was crowned the first ever Miss North Carolina Volunteer in 2020, February of 2021, and competed in the national competition where she received non-finalist recognition, placing her in the top 20 of the 48 candidates. She hopes all the contestants today have a great time and make many new friends and memories. Thank you, ladies. The criteria for tonight's pageant is based on the talent and interview earlier today. Casual wear that the contestants wore for the opening number and evening gown competition. The judges will be scored based on the following: talent, technique and style, level of difficulty, stage presence, mastery of the discipline, overall talent, interview, verbal skills, knowledge of subject, and the overall interview. And also their casual wear for their overall experience, their evening gown for their appearance, posture, stage presence, grace, and beauty. For these, there is a maximum point total of 450 points. There's also an application packet score with a max of 10 points that is added. We will then announce the top finalists for Miss Socastee, who will answer 2 on-stage questions for a possible addition 90 points, and talent again for 90 points, for a maximum point total of 640 points. The on-stage questions are graded on verbal skills, knowledge of subject, and overall answers. At the conclusion of the competitions, we will announce Miss Congeniality, voted on by the contestants, People's Choice winner, category winners, and class winners. Then, Miss Socastee High School. To enable Miss Socastee to actively represent her school next year for winter, she will not be a senior, but will be the overall point winner from among the freshman, sophomore, and junior classes. If there is a tie, then the interview score will be used to determine the winner. Miss Socastee cannot also win a class crown, so the next highest scoring contestant will win that class. The underclassman winner, who has the second highest point total, will also serve as the first runner-up. In the event that Miss Socastee High School is unable to fulfill her obligations, this young lady will assume those responsibilities. We will now have our Mistress of Ceremonies. Our Mistress of Ceremonies this evening is our reigning queen, Miss Socastee High School 2023, Ryleigh-Caroline Williams. Over her year as Miss Socastee, Ryleigh-Caroline has become a student leader at Forest Brook Middle School's FCA chapter and spoken at the Myrtle Beach Conway FCA banquet. She had over 100 hours of community service from January to June 2022 and was awarded the Bronze Presidential Service Award. She spread her platform of choosing courage over comfort around the communities and represented Socastee High School at Miss South Carolina's Outstanding Teen Pageant in June. At the pageant, she was awarded top 5 in the Quality of Life Scholarship and took home both the Teen Academic Scholarship and Community Giving Scholarship.
Assisting me with some of my duties is my sister, Delanie Williams. Delanie plays varsity tennis and is the DECA Chapter Vice President of Finance. She is the student body secretary-treasurer of the sophomore class and is a member of Mu Alpha Theta and FCA. She's also a member of the Skeet Shooting Club. She loves going to her church's girls' high school Bible studies and will be a Hugh O'Brien delegate for Socastee this year. Delanie will assist me at the podium while I play the piano and for our contestants as they compete in evening gown.
We will now have our ladies in the evening wear competition, beginning with our underclassmen vying for Miss Socastee. Contestant number 1, Miley Graves. Miley is the daughter of Scott and Joy Graves. She is 5 foot 6 inches tall with blonde hair and blue eyes. Her favorite subject is Spanish because she gets to experience a new culture. Learning to speak and understand Spanish enables her to communicate with more people abroad as well in her own country. She enjoys tumbling and is a JV cheerleader, does competition cheer, and is a member of Student Council and DECA, and volunteers with the Beach Ball Classic. Miley volunteers at Carolina Forest Community Church with Kids World, Summer Kids Camp, and Operation Christmas Child. During the summer, she works at Myrtle Beach Mermaids and currently works at Foxy Lady. Miley has received special training in gymnastics, dance, soccer, and cheerleading. After graduation, Miley plans to attend Clemson University and major in health science, then earn a master's degree in athletic leadership to become an athletic trainer. Miley would like to represent her school as Miss Socastee 2023 to build relationships and become a role model for her peers and support and represent her school positively. By building stronger and more positive relationships, she can help contribute to a positive school environment while encouraging other students to get involved. Thank you, contestant number 1, Miley Graves.
Our next contestant number 2, Anna Whitaker. Anna is the daughter of Courtney Graham. She is 5 foot 4 inches tall with red hair and golden brown eyes. Her favorite subject is history because she enjoys learning about history and how it affects us today. Anna has received instruction in band and violin. She is on the worship team for her church and helps in good community when they help nonprofit organizations. After graduation, Anna plans to attend college and obtain a bachelor's degree. She would like to be a high school teacher, either in psychology or history. Anna would like to represent her school as Miss Socastee 2023 because she wants to help encourage those around her to try everything they can to put their mind to. Thank you, contestant number 2, Anna Whitaker.
Contestant number 3, Janae Marshall. Janae is the daughter of Denise Lewis. She is 5 foot 4 inches tall with brown hair and brown eyes. Her favorite subject is biology because she finds it very interesting to learn about, and she understands it well. She plays soccer and has participated in leadership and SIA in the community. Janae has received special training in singing and acting. After graduation, Janae would like to attend college and pursue a double major in biomed and musical theater. Her future goal is to become a surgeon. Janae would like to represent her school as Miss Socastee 2023 because she feels it is a great chance to inspire others to get involved both inside and outside of school. Thank you, contestant number 3, Janae Marshall.
Contestant number 4, Whitney Argerbright. Whitney is the daughter of Jason and Lisa Melchione. She is 5 foot 9 inches tall with blonde hair and hazel eyes. Her favorite subject is science because she finds it really interesting, and in the future she would like to pursue a career in the medical field. She has taken dance, violin, orchestra, and archery. Her activities include varsity girls gold, HOSA, varsity women's basketball, National English Honor Society, National Honor Society, Tau Kappa, school musicals, and Chick-fil-A Leaders Academy. Whitney helps with Socastee Middle School drama productions and is a Scott Argerbright Memorial Scholarship presenter. After graduation, Whitney plans to attend college and medical school and would like to be a doctor in the future. Whitney would like to represent her school as Miss Socastee 2023 to show people the parts of her that have been hidden away and step out of her comfort zone. As a student athlete with many tricks up her sleeve, she wants to show you that you can be involved in countless ways within your school. Thank you, contestant number 4, Whitney Argerbright.
Contestant number 5, Lainey Barno. Lainey is the daughter of Scott and Joy Graves. She is 5 foot 10 inches tall with brown hair and green eyes. Her favorite subject is history because she believes that understanding our past is the best way to avoid making the same mistakes, while giving the ability to create a better path for our future. She is a member of Bravettes, Student Council, Socastee Singers, Track Team, Mu Alpha Theta, National English Honor Society, Rho Kappa, National Honor Society, and participates in musicals. She has volunteered at Kids World, Beach Sweep, Operation Christmas Child, Beach Ball Classic, Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy. She has performed in the Broadway at the Beach Tree Lighting and High Steppin' Country pre-show. She also works at Fox Lady. Lainey has studied dance for 15 years and voice for 3 years. After graduation, she plans to attend Clemson University to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in History, then continue her education at Charleston School of Law to pursue her Juris Doctorate. She would like to use her law degrees to be a practicing attorney to help those who are often underserved by our legal system by giving the best representation possible. Lainey says that she would like to represent Socastee High School, not for the crown and sash, but to carry on the legacy of the Miss Socastees before her. She would like to work closely, not only with the students and staff, but with all the members of our community, as well as make positive changes for our future Braves, in creating a more unified for the place she calls home. Thank you, contestant number 5, Lainey Barno. We will now have all our underclassmen candidates on stage for collective judging. Ladies, half turn to the right, please. Ladies, half turn to the right, please. Thank you. We will now have our senior candidates for the evening competition.
Contestant number 6, Emma Dugan. Emma is the daughter of Mike and Tracy Dugan. She is 5 foot 2 inches tall with light brown hair and blue-green eyes. Her favorite subject is English because she loves to explore different types of literature and see how authors vary their work from one to another. She also enjoys the chance to interpret and personalize the material to make connections and relate to the text. She is a member of the National English Honor Society, DECA, FCA, National Honor Society, was a Palmetto Girls State Delegate, member of the yearbook staff, varsity softball, and tennis teams. Her community involvement includes volunteering with Toys for Tots as a reader to the elementary school students, being a children's book drive member, on the community cleanup team, and children's summer tennis camp instructor. Emma received dance training for 10 years and did competitive dance for 3. After graduation, Emma plans to attend Clemson University and major in graphic communications, to one day have a career in sports and entertainment marketing, and use her knowledge to be able to create her own designs to market, promote, and advertise for companies nationally. Emma would like to represent her school as Miss Senior 2023 because she would love to leave a legacy of her time here and what it means to her to be a Brave. She has grown up in this community and is a proud SHS student. Her mother and sister are also graduates. She believes this will leave her many opportunities to serve the community and make lasting memories. Thank you, contestant number 6, Emma Dugan.
Contestant number 7, Jamie Lynn Evans. Jamie Lynn is the daughter of Erica and Jamie Evans. She is 5 foot 2 inches tall with brown hair and brown eyes. Her favorite subject is math because there is more than one way to find a solution. She does cheer, musicals, and has taken voice lessons. Jamie Lynn helps with the Socastee Middle School Drama Club and is on the leadership team at her church's youth group. After graduation, she would like to attend Coastal Carolina University as a first-generation college student. After college, she plans to be a middle school teacher to inspire and be there for students, just like her teachers have inspired her. Jamie Lynn would love to represent her school as Miss Senior because it would be an amazing experience. She loves to be around people and be involved in her school. She says it is funny how a smile can go a long way. Thank you, contestant number 7, Jamie Lynn Evans.
Contestant number 8, Haley Ann Holland. Haley Ann is the daughter of Gary and Mary Ellen Holland. She is 5 foot 3 inches tall with blonde hair and blue eyes. Haley Ann loves her health science classes here at SHS because she loves caring for the human body. Because of this, Haley Ann plans to obtain her RN locally at HGTC and continue to the BSM program at Coastal to become a prenatal nurse. Haley Ann is a member of many school programs such as several honor societies, the school orchestra, FCA, FFA, and is senior secretary. Haley Ann is a 4- and 5-year-old Sunday school teacher and has a heart for children's care. This is why she aspires to be Miss Senior. As Miss Senior, she feels she would have a larger opportunity to bring awareness and change to the hungry and homeless children in our community. Today, Haley Ann Holland humbly asks you for the job and honor of being Miss Senior 2023. Thank you, contestant number 8, Haley Ann Holland.
Contestant number 9, Anna Rose Ertzitz. Anna is the daughter of Antoinette Ertzitz. She is 5 foot 6 inches tall with dirty blonde hair and brown eyes. Her favorite subject is anatomy because we learn a lot about our own body and how things are organized in the body. She's on the student council, plays powder puff, competes in track and field, and is active in her church. She has her CPR certification. After high school, she plans to get her radiology technician. Anna would like to represent as Miss Senior because she believes that everyone can have a chance to be a leader by bringing people together to grow our community and make it stronger. Thank you, contestant number 9, Anna Rose Ertzitz.
Contestant number 10, Gifty Coleman. Gifty is the daughter of Jennifer Coleman. She is 5 foot 2 inches tall with black hair and brown eyes. Her favorite subject is math because it makes her think. She runs track and is a member of the Key Club. After graduation, Gifty plans to attend the Coastal Carolina University in the fall to become a pediatric physical therapist. Gifty would like to represent her school as Miss Senior 2023 because she believes that she excludes happiness and joy to others around her, causing just a bit more of a loving spirit to the soul of Socastee. Thank you, contestant number 10, Gifty Coleman.
We will now have all of our senior candidates on stage for collective judging. Ladies, half turn to the right, please. Ladies, half turn to the right, please. Thank you. We will now introduce our escorts for the evening.
Mr. Zach Starkey. Zach plays football and soccer here at Socastee High School, and he will be attending the University of South Carolina in the fall.
Mr. Ryleigh-Caroline. Arbor wrestles and plays football for Socastee. His favorite food is steak, and he is very good at eating food. He loves a good beach day with the boys and loves hanging out with his family.
Mr. Peyton Widener. Peyton plays varsity boys volleyball and runs varsity cross-country track and field. He is a member of DECA and likes to surf.
Mr. Preston Smith. Preston plays volleyball and basketball for the Braves. He wants to go to college to either be an immunologist or a radiologist. In his free time, he likes to read, build Legos, and talk to his girlfriend.
Mr. Marvin Lewis. Marvin is a young man who participates in football and track. He wants to be involved in social work in the future and enjoys relaxing with friends in his free time.
Mr. Mac Malambry. Mac is a member of the varsity cross-country, track, and academics team, is an IB diploma candidate, a member of numerous clubs and honor societies, and is student body president of Socastee High School. He received his Eagle Scouts Award in 2019, the 2021 Cross Country Leadership Award, first place in the 2022 Atlantic Institute Statewide Essay Contest, the 2022 Cross Country CMB Scholar Athlete Award, and NMSP National Commended Scholar. He was a 2021 delegate to the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Program and a 2022 delegate to Palmetto Boys State, where he was elected Attorney General.
The apparel that our escorts are wearing is courtesy of Formal Wear Myrtle Beach. The gentlemen are each wearing a Kenneth Cole single button notch lapel stretch ultra fit tuxedo with black vest, pink bow tie, white pocket square, and slip-on black patent leather shoes. So make sure you go and choose your tuxedo to prom from Formal Wear. We will now have a brief intermission.
Welcome back to the second half of our pageant. We will now have the announcement of our courageous top finalists and their onstage questions. Our first finalist is contestant number 2, Anna Whitaker.
Our next contestant finalist is number 4, Whitney Argerbright.
Joining them is contestant number 1, Miley Graves.
Our next finalist is contestant number 3, Janae Marshall.
And our last finalist is contestant number 5, Lainey Barnum. We will start with our lowest numbered contestant, contestant number 1, Miley Graves. Thank you, ladies.
Contestant number 1, Miley Graves. You volunteer with Kids World. What is this and what do you do? You volunteer with Kids World. What is this and what do you do?
Kids World is the kids unit at my church, Carolina Forest Community Church. At Kids World, I serve every Sunday with the nursery kids to teach them about Jesus and the importance of having Jesus in your life. Thank you.
For Mr. Rick. Tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School or the surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do. Tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School or the surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do.
One thing I do for Socastee that has a positive impact is cheer for the cheerleading team at Socastee. I cheer for the cheerleading team because I truly love Socastee and love cheering on all of our sports. Thank you.
Next up is contestant number 2, Anna Whitaker.
Contestant number 1, Miley Graves. Oh wait, contestant number 2, Anna Whitaker. You are on the worship team at your church. What is your favorite song you sing with the team and why? You are on the worship team at your church. What is your favorite song you sing with the team and why?
My favorite song to sing is What a Beautiful Name It Is, because I love how lively it makes with me. We can really feel the connection with God when we worship this song.
And now for our onstage question from Mr. Rich. Tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School with surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do it. Tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School or the surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do it.
I love volunteering in the community around us. It really helps us make a very nice environment outside of school so then we can create a better one in school.
Thank you. Contestant number 2, Anna Whitaker. Next up is contestant number 3, Janae Marshall.
Our onstage question from Mr. Rich. Tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School or the surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do it. Tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School or the surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do it.
In soccer, I like to help my teammates and make sure that they're better and listen to their feedback that they give me.
Contestant number 3, Janae Marshall. You want to double major in college in biomed and musical theater. How do you plan to combine these two majors in your future? You want to double major in college in biomed and musical theater. How do you plan to combine these two majors in your future?
Well, I was thinking that I could have
biomed, like a surgeon, to help me and be my main career, and then I would do musical theater, like acting or be in musicals on the side.
Thank you. I think we can agree that we have some very smart and talented young ladies here tonight. Next up is contestant number 4, Whitney Argerbright.
For our onstage question from Mr. Rich, tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School or the surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do it. Tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School or the surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do it.
The thing that I do for Socastee High School is have good sportsmanship. Anytime you see me on the sidelines during basketball or even in golf, I'm always out there giving people high fives and telling them they did a good job. Even if they may miss a layup once or twice, I'll tell them you got the next one and you can do it again.
Contestant number 4, Whitney Argerbright. You are presenter for the Scott Argerbright Memorial Scholarship. What is this and what do you do as a presenter?
So the Scott Argerbright Memorial Scholarship is named after my father, Michael Scott Argerbright. He passed away whenever I was 2 years old from colon cancer. And so we started it in 2007. That was the first time that we did it, and it's $1,000 a year for 4 years to any graduating senior. And so we've given it out for a while at St. James High School. But then my freshman year, we moved it to Socastee High School because I'll be graduating from here next year. Next year will be the last year that we will be presenting it. And I get to present it every single year, and I love doing it. I love giving it to people, and it's really a great way to keep his legacy going.
Next up is our last finalist contestant number 5, Lainey Barno.
Lainey, tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School and the surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do it. Tell us one thing that you do for Socastee High School and the surrounding communities to make a positive impact and why you do it.
As a student of Socastee High School, I have started to work on my platform, Triple Threat. Triple Threat works the ideologies of being a well-rounded individual. I explore all areas of arts, academics, and athletics, and I not only encourage other students to do so, but all members of the community. Thank you.
Contestant number 5, Lainey Barno. You want to pursue a career as a lawyer. What type of law do you hope to practice and why? You want to pursue a career as a lawyer. What type of law do you hope to practice and why?
As a future lawyer, I hope to be a prosecutor. I hope to help those who are underserved in our government and simply be the best attorney for those who cannot afford. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 5, Lainey Barno. We will now have our ladies in the talent competition. Our first contestant is contestant number 1, Miley Graves.
Got a little out of order. Just don't fix her real quick.
We're going to pretend like the last couple seconds didn't happen, okay? We now have our senior contestants back on stage. One of these beautiful contestants will win the title of Miss Senior. She is eligible to compete in the Miss South Carolina Scholarship Pageant as Miss Horry County. This year we are excited to have 5 candidates vying for this title. To help prepare them for that journey, we would like you to hear what their platform will be if they are chosen.
Contestant number 6, Emma Dugan. If you are chosen as Miss Senior and are able to go to the Miss South Carolina competition, what will your platform be?
My platform will be Everyone Deserves a Smile. My platform focuses on bringing awareness to the thousands of children that are born with a cleft lip and palate each year. As being one of those children myself, I know just how important it is to have these reconstructive surgeries. I want to ensure that every child that is born with this birth defect has the confidence to wear their smile proudly and have the smile that they've always dreamed of, like I do now. Thank you.
Contestant number 7, Jamie Lynn Evans. If you are chosen as Miss Senior and are able to go to the Miss South Carolina competition, what will your platform be? If you are chosen as Miss Senior and are able to go to the Miss South Carolina competition, what will your platform be?
My platform would be personality over disability. With someone that has ADHD, I struggled in school. I struggled with telling myself that I was smart because I didn't learn like the other students. My 6th grade teacher taught me that my disability doesn't disable me unless I make it disable me. I want to encourage people with disabilities to see it as a strength and not a weakness. It's what makes you unique. Own what makes you, you. Thank you.
Contestant number 8, Alien Holland. If you are chosen as Miss Senior and are able to go to the Miss South Carolina competition, what will your platform be? If you are chosen as Miss Senior and are able to go to the Miss South Carolina competition, what will your platform be?
My platform will be about being a living example of an adopted child, an advocate for the young children in South Carolina struggling with child homelessness, hunger, and abandonment. I believe that by adopting one child, the world will not change. But for that one child, their world will be changed forever. Come on, Braves. Let's help these kids find homes and feel the love that they so desperately deserve. Thank you.
Contestant number 9, Anna Rose Perkins. If you are chosen as Miss Senior and are able to go to the Miss South Carolina competition, what will your platform be? If you are chosen as Miss Senior and are able to go to the Miss South Carolina competition, what will your platform be?
My platform would be for ocean and waterway cleanup. When I was a little girl and going to the beach, I never understood why there was so much trash in my own backyard. I feel with a lot of outreach, we could fix this problem for our future kids, but not only for the kids, for the creatures who live there. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
Contestant number 10, Gifty Coleman. If you are chosen as Miss Senior and are able to go to the Miss South Carolina competition, what will your platform be? If you are chosen as Miss Senior and are able to go to the Miss South Carolina competition, what will your platform be?
My platform would be to showcase how difference is key. Being that I was always a different person, whether in a class or an activity, I'd like to showcase to not only young adults, but the students, that being different is the key to not only success, but to happiness. Show your differences. Thank you so much.
I think we can agree that anybody who represented the Horry community would be a great contestant. Thank you all, ladies.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Lou Ann Tippins. I'm the director of Miss Socastee for over 25 years now. And for the last 10, I've been the LED for our participation with the Miss South Carolina Scholarship Organization. But most importantly, I'm an alumni of SHS, and it is my honor to introduce a graduate of the class of 2017 and a fellow Brave, Miss Jill Dudley, Miss South Carolina 2022. first of all, we are honored to have a very famous woman also be a Brave. Woo! Go Braves! And we wanted to have some Q&A time so she can share with you some different parts of her journey. And since I was here when she was a student and first competed, first thing I want you to tell everyone is your first pageant was on this stage for Miss Socastee High School. Why did you want to compete in the pageant here?
Well, I want to say, I think it actually started out as a bet with a couple of my friends. I was an athlete. As you can tell, if you go downstairs, you might see me on the wall. I was a track runner. I also ran cross country and played soccer. So basically, sports was my life, and I never would have expected to come and do the Miss Socastee pageant, but I did. And I really wanted to gain some confidence and try to see what else I could bring to the table, and that's actually where I found my love for singing as a vocalist.
Next, it's hard to believe, but you did not win here on that first pageant. But what did you learn from your first pageant, and then what made you want to continue to compete?
I realized that there was more to me than just sports. There was more to me than just academics. That I knew that I could launch myself into the future, and that's really what this organization does for you. And so I remember I didn't win the first year when I was a junior, and I didn't win the second year when I was a senior. So I remember kind of feeling a little bit disappointed in myself, and I was like, am I really going to ever do something like this again? But luckily for me, the opportunity came when I went to Coastal Carolina University, and I won my first title as Miss Teal and Bronze, and the rest is history.
Now that you are Miss South Carolina, will you tell us about your journey at Miss South Carolina and then competing on the Miss America stage just this past month?
Yeah, oh my gosh, it has been a crazy life change. I competed at Miss South Carolina 3 years in a row, and every year I grew a little bit more. So my first year I was in the top 15, which did not expect. Shout out Mom for helping me get there. We came in and had no idea what we were getting ourselves into, but I realized that the friendship opportunities, the scholarship money that was awarded, and the ability to serve my community is what kept me to continue to go back. And so the second year, top 10, and this year I got to win the crown of Miss South Carolina. And with that, I won over $70,000 in my 3 years competing. So yeah, that's right. I paid off all of my debt as undergrad and my paralegal program, and now I have the opportunity to go to law school. But with the title of Miss South Carolina, you get to go to Miss America. And Miss America is one of the largest, it is the largest provider of scholarships for women in the country. And those who don't know, South Carolina actually leads the nation out of all of the states for the scholarship money that we get awarded. And so my Miss America experience was amazing. I became best friends with Miss Hawaii, Miss Texas, and Miss Arkansas. So if you see some vacation pics there, you know who I'm hanging with. And I also gained a lot of great experience that I know I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life.
As our seniors did when they were sharing what their platform would be, would you, and this is a very special journey, makes me cry, would you share your platform that you've shared literally around the country?
So my platform, my social impact initiative, is called Shatter the Cycle, and it's about supporting survivors of sexual violence and ending rape culture. This platform came out of my own personal experience that I kept hidden for a long time. But what I realized is by speaking out, it allows other survivors to know that they can be courageous and get the help that they need. A lot of the things that I have been doing recently is I've actually joined the Joyful Heart Foundation created by Mariska Hargitay. And I'm actually working on ending the rape kit backlog right here in South Carolina. I want to support victims from all ages. It affects all generations and genders. And I know that in my heart that I'm going to make a difference for South Carolinians.
As Jill shared, this is the largest giver of scholarships to women. So I challenge all the female students out here, why don't you come join us and earn some money? And I wanted to share that we have gone 9 years. This year will be our 10th year at Miss South Carolina. Many of these former Braves who started out as Miss Socastee went on, like Jill, to compete others. We have sent 13 contestants, either for Miss Socastee High School team or our senior as Miss Horry County. Many of the contestants went on to compete in local pageants and have done it for several years. And 2013, Danielle Rogers. 2014, Brooke Vu. 2015, Samantha Bidner. 2016, Alexis Johnson Calvert, which also went on to win in the USA system, Miss South Carolina USA. 2017, Ashley Jones. 2019, Diana Espinosa. 20 and 21, Merritt Welch. And this past year, Ryleigh-Caroline Williams. Senior, we have sent Morgan Elvis as Miss Horry County Teen and Miss Socastee. Michael James, Miss Socastee. Illyriana Lacani, Miss Horry County Teen. Caitlin Berger, Miss Horry County. Taven Nichols, Horry County Teen. If those ladies would stand up, these 4 ladies in their journey have earned over $130,000 for their education.
And I just want to mention too that, even though, it's great that I have won this title, but it's also a big shout out to all of these girls that have competed because they have won so much scholarship money. And I also want to encourage all of you in the audience, if you have a young woman up here that you support and you love and you see how she grows tonight, I want you to invest in her education and her future. I encourage every single one who doesn't get to walk away with a title tonight, please come speak to me. I would love to educate you about our organization and how you can get involved and how you can let your young woman in your life take it to the next level. Thank you so much.
Now we'll have talent. Bring on the talent.
We will now have our ladies in the talent competition. We will start with contestant number 1, Miley Graves. Miley will be performing to an acrobatic routine to Watch Me Do, choreographed by Bailey Hughes.
Our next contestant is contestant number 2, Anna Whitaker. Anna will be singing What a Beautiful Name by Hillsong Worship in Leaguerwood.
You didn't want heaven without us. So Jesus, you brought heaven down. My sin was great, love was greater.
Next up, we have contestant number 3, Janae Marshall. Janae will be singing about the wonders of longing and affection and the song Only Love from the musical production of Zorba.
Our next contestant is number 4, Whitney Argabright. Whitney will be performing a self-choreographed tap dance routine to the song Dance With Me Tonight by Ollie Murs.
Next up is contestant number 5, Lainey Barno. Lainey will be doing a musical theater performance to You Can't Stop the Beat from Hairspray.
Ryleigh-Caroline Williams and Delanie Williams will now have our final performance.
Grace abides
Man, that was great, huh? Great. Our senior talent winner from the preliminaries this morning is contestant number 7, Jamie Lynn Evans. She will be singing True Lone from the musical Frozen.
And here I am in this room again, just as lost and small. That lonely girl with the desperate heart is who I am after all. There's no escaping her, but now the dream is gone, because I spent a lifetime counting on true love, true love. I was looking for a fairy tale and dove headfirst into his. Turns out you can't find love if you don't know what it is. And now it's clear, I'll never leave this room. It ends as it began, with no one but myself to blame. I played my part in the plan. Dreaming got me here, and yet the dream won't die.
Another great performance. The reigning Miss South Carolina, Jill Dudley, will now perform Never Enough from The Great Showman.
Take my hand, we share this me, starting without you. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. These towers of gold are still too heavy. These hands could hold the light up. Never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me.
Thank you all for supporting the Courageous Ladies and Student Council tonight.
Tonight is a fundraiser for the Student Council, which provides a scholarship to Miss Socastee, Miss Senior, and supplements the prom, among other student activities.
Parents and family members, thank you for your support of the candidates.
Principal Jeremy Rich, thank you for allowing us to have this event.
Special thanks to the Socastee High School administrative team.
The faculty and staff,
Mrs. Vera Boudry from the Fine Arts Department,
Miss Rachel Del Vecchio from the Fine Arts Department,
Miss Luann Tibbetts, the pageant director,
Mr. Jamie Tibbetts, the tech director,
Miss Delanie Williams, the choreographer,
the lighting crew and sound tech crew,
Savannah Kirk, Caitlin Mula, Ben Dougherty, Janaya Bazani,
dressing room crew, Kaylee Williams, Angela Clark, Morgan Elvis,
Mr. James Berry, and our maintenance staff,
our judges, Sydney Cranshaw, April Granger, and Delanie Cranshaw,
Mrs. Peggy Stone, our tallier,
Mrs. Melissa Welch,
Jason and Jennifer Williams,
Kendall Hodge,
Officer Berry,
our princesses Anne, Caroline, Julie, and Elizabeth,
our student council advisors, Mr. Salatoff, Miss Yudi, and Miss Carr.
Thank you all.
We would also like to welcome our visiting queens. First, Kaylee Williams, Miss Somerville Teen 2023.
Miss Brooke Vu, Miss Socastee High School 2014 and Miss Myrtle Beach 2022.
Miss Jill Dudley, Miss South Carolina.
And Taven Nichols, Miss Horry County Teen 2022 and Miss Socastee Surfside Beach 2023.
We would now like to invite Miss Ryleigh-Caroline Williams for her final walk as Miss Socastee High School 2022.
Growing up, my dad took me to see the girls in the Miss Socastee pageant. I loved watching them, but told him I would never compete. This made him happy because he always wanted to see me as his little girl. In 2016, his former student, Micah James, won Miss Senior and was going to the Miss South Carolina pageant as Miss Socastee. She asked if me and my sister Delanie would be her princesses. My sister and I were super excited. Who wouldn't be? We got to be the princesses we like to pretend we were. Micah made a huge impact on me. She went out of her way to see me throughout the week of Miss South Carolina and came to see me play the piano in the Princess Talent Show. She made sure to watch us as we practiced our princess dance and give us a shout out even though I cannot dance. A year later, Ashley Jones asked my sister and I to be her Palmetto Princesses and Miss South Carolina teen, along with her sister Cameron and a future Miss Socastee, Merritt Welch. I have grown up looking to Ashley as a role model. 2 years later, I competed in the pageant for the first time. Ashley came to my house and helped me prep for the Miss Socastee pageant when I was a freshman. I was quite literally hopeless. I have always been nervous about speaking in front of people. I like to hide behind my piano where all I have to do is focus on playing, but I wanted to be like Micah and Ashley. I knew that my parents were proud of me for getting outside of my comfort zone and that all I had to do was be me. Being me got me through the top 5 and I won Miss Freshman. That year, Merritt Welch, my fellow former princess, won Miss Socastee, and I can honestly say that I gained another Miss Socastee role model. That year, COVID hit. And instead of having a Miss Socastee pageant, we had a Miss Touch a Class pageant. Over quarantine, I had retreated into my shell that I had broken out of when I competed for the first time. I was not going to do the pageant, but after much encouragement from both my mom, Miss Melissa Welch, and Merritt, I decided what did I have to lose. That year, I realized that I loved being able to get closer to people I might not have reached out to had I not done the pageant. I won Miss Touch a Class that year, but more importantly, I won Miss Congeniality, which meant more to me than I can express. The next year, on the 70th anniversary of Miss Socastee, I told my mom I wanted to do the pageant again. She asked me why I wanted to do it again. I told her I loved being able to meet people through the pageant, and whether I won Miss Socastee or not, I would be content knowing I got on stage and did my best. When I won, I immediately started thinking of who I wanted to be my princesses. The most important part of going to Miss South Carolina Teen was for me to be the role model that Ashley and Micah were to me. Julie and Caroline and Elizabeth, thank you so much for being my princesses and supporting me throughout the week of Miss South Carolina, making me laugh, and doing absolutely beautifully throughout the pageant. During the week of Miss South Carolina, I met lots of new people and got to experience Miss South Carolina with my sister queen, Taven Nichols, Miss Senior, and Miss Horry County Teen. What an honor it was to represent Socastee High School. I was able to take home first place for academics, first place for community fundraising, and top 5 for quality of life, which would not have been possible without a wonderful community and school. Thank you to everybody who supported me throughout my journey toward Miss South Carolina Teen and as Miss Socastee. Thank you, Miss Luann, my LED, and Jamie for helping me through the process and with the piano. Thank you, Lulu and Papa, for everything. I love y'all so much, and I do not know what I would do without either of y'all. Lulu, thank you for always taking me to get alterations, dresses, and just being one of my biggest cheerleaders. Papa, thank you for always encouraging me and telling me I look cute and that I would always be Papa's baby. Thank you, Mommy, for being there for me when I was having a breakdown because I thought I wasn't good enough, pretty enough, smart enough, or talented enough to be on stage. You always know just what to say and remind me to lay everything in God's hands because everything that happens is for His plan and not my own. Thank you, Daddy, for supporting me, even if pageants aren't really your cup of Mountain Dew. Thank you, Miss Carr, for all of your support throughout my reign. Thank you, Coach Hudson, for all of your encouragement. Thank you to all of my sponsors, family, and friends who supported me and cheered for me on the Miss South Carolina stage. Thank you, Ashley, Cameron, and Miss Christie, for all of your support and guidance. Thank you, Miss Melissa and Merritt, for everything you have done for me. Thank you, Merritt, for all the videos of dances, all the prayers when I'm so nervous that I'm shaking, the dresses that I had no idea I needed, and all the coaching to help me to get outside of my comfort zone. And as my platform says, choose courage over comfort. Thank you, Miss Melissa, for the hours in your office to help me fill out paperwork and the hours at your house to make sponsor pages. Thank you for allowing me to call you throughout the week at Miss South Carolina to encourage me and just be there for me when I was second-guessing myself. And a huge thank you to my sister Delanie for all you did for my princesses, all you did as my unofficial photographer and editor, for all the little things you did to help me spread my platform, and so many other things. I can honestly say that I might have worn the crown, but you were the one wearing the crown behind the scenes. And thank you to the Socastee community for allowing me to serve as your Miss Socastee. Thank you everyone for allowing me to be Ryleigh-Caroline Williams, your 70th Miss Socastee, Miss Socastee High School Teen 2022.
Please welcome back to the stage all of our lovely contestants.
Now for our talent winner. Number 7, Jamie Lynn Evans. For our interview winner, number 5, Lainey Barno. For our casual wear winner, contestant number 8, Haley-Ann Holland. For our evening gown winner, contestant number 5, Lainey Barnell. For our People's Choice Talent winner, number 2, Anna Whitaker.
Congeniality is voted on by the girls.
For our overall People's Choice winner, contestant number 6, Emma Dugan. Voted by the contestants, Miss Congeniality, contestant number 10, Gifty Coleman.
So my platform is choosing courage over comfort. As a naturally timid and shy person, getting outside of my comfort zone included doing this pageant, and if it wasn't for mentors, I don't think I could have done it, and I am so thankful for them. So we have decided this year to have a Courage Award, and this year it is going to be contestant number 6, Emma Dugan.
And now, for our first runner-up and Miss Freshman, contestant number 1, Miley Graves. Your Miss Sophomore is contestant number 3, Janae Marshall. Your Miss Junior is contestant number 4, Whitney Argerbright. And your Miss Senior, contestant number 7, Jamie William Evans.
Woo!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, your Miss Socastee High School 2023 contestant number 5, Lainey Barno!